Hey guys, on this system of 7 days and sold, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to get people to all of your homes through signs. So the very first sign that we put in the yard is a for sale sign. So if you see this house right here, there's no attention to it. There's literally no attention to it, but there's a lot of traffic going down the road. Okay, so there's a lot of traffic going down the road. So the best way to get people's attention, that is driving through the road, is through a sign in the yard. So we take it one step further, and you're going to see that within this training. However, the very first step is to go through and put signs in the yard. You got to capture people's attention whenever they are driving 40 miles an hour or 50, 55 miles an hour down the street. So a sign is by far the best way to do it. And you're going to see in this section how we do that. All right guys, what I'm going to do on this video is I'm going to put a sign out in front of a house. Now, you might think that this is a little bit basic, but this is one of the first steps that we're going to do whenever we sell a house, because obviously the traffic that is going by when this house is for sale, they need to see that this house is for sale. So this is what our signs look like. Now this is just one sign that we're going to put in the yard. So this is one sign, just a regular real estate sign. As far as the size of it, I think it's 18 by 24. We just have our name of our company right here. It says Great Home for Sale with a phone number right there. And then also, this is called a rider. Okay, so this is a rider that we have at the very top of all of our signs. So with this real estate sign that we have, letting the public know that this is for sale, all we do is this particular sign is we put right in the middle of the house. So whether there's two trees there or whatnot, we always put the for sale sign right kind of in the middle of the house. I'm right in the middle of the house, in between the streets right here. So you want to put it, somewhere around 3 foot-ish from the sidewalk. There's typically always a sidewalk here. So all you got to do, so you can see it, is take the sign, take it like that, step on it a couple times, and you're good. Now, that is one sign that we'll put in the yard. And we're doing this to drive traffic. So we're doing this to drive traffic. So that's one sign that we'll put in the yard. If on a particular deal, okay, we are trying to drive extra traffic to this, trying to get a rent-to-own buyer to it, even though we're not interested in doing a rent-to-own, we will also put a rent-to-own sign in the yard as well. Now, the reason we would do that is very simple. The reason we do that is very simple, because a lot of people that have bad credit, they can still get a hold of cash, and they can also buy now, and they don't think that they could because they had a bankruptcy or a foreclosure 5 years ago. They think that they can just never buy again. That's very, very untrue. So a lot of times we will market these homes for sale with a regular sign like that, and then we will also market them as a rent-to-own to drive traffic to the homes, to create urgency with everybody, and then to also find a rent-to-own buyer that could be buy a house now. So a lot of times we will do that, and when we do that, we will go through and put it directly next to the for sale sign. So we'll put it directly next to the for sale sign. Sometimes there's roots in the ground like this, and you want to get them down into the ground as much as possible, these stakes. So these aren't the most sturdy things in the world, but they work. Okay, so they work. There's just two massive trees right here at the time. There's just two massive trees right here. So you get those down into the ground like that, and then you have those. Sometimes we have to bend them a little bit because the wind will get them going crazy like that. But those are the first two signs that we will put in the yard. Okay, so those are the first two signs that we put in the yard. Just a regular for sale sign, and then a rent-to-own sign, all driving traffic to it. You would be surprised what these rent-to-own signs do by traffic-wise, and then who those rent-to-own people know in order to get your home sold. So that's the first two things that we do. So if you have any questions on this video, definitely go through and watch it again. But those are the first two steps whenever we sell a house.